Watch what happens when a young black panther challenges the jungle's most powerful leopard, all for the same female. One fight, one chance. Who gets to claim Cleo? As the dominant male, Scarface wasn't about to let any rival steal his mate. The two leopards fought from the ground all the way up into the trees. Would Scarface hold his throne, or would Saya pull off the ultimate comeback and win the female? A year earlier, the young Black Panther Saya had wandered into Scarface's territory. That's where he first laid eyes on Cleo, a stunning female leopard. But what Saya didn't know was that Cleo was already claimed by Scarface, the territory's dominant male. Saya challenged Scarface, but was badly outmatched and quickly lost. Scarface left a long scar across his face as a parting reminder. That defeat taught Saya one lesson: only raw power earns the right to mate. But growing up wasn't easy for him. His jet black coat made him stand out in the jungle, making hunting and hiding a real challenge. But that was about to change. The dry season gave way to the long-awaited monsoon. Rain brought the vegetation back to life, and the Kabini forest transformed into a lush green paradise. Animals thrived in the calm, and the dense forest gave Saya something he'd never had: a real advantage. Shadow. The towering trees blocked out the sun, keeping the forest dark even in broad daylight. This dramatically improved Saya's ability to stalk and stay hidden. Even when he crossed paths with a tiger, Saya no longer panicked. The thick canopy blocked the tiger's line of sight, letting Saya slip away unseen. One morning, thick fog blanketed the Kabini forest. Suddenly, longaroo monkeys let out sharp alarm calls. The entire forest went on high alert. But it wasn't Saya. It was something he feared even more: Indian dholes. Unlike tigers and leopards who hunt alone, dholes hunt in packs, making them far more dangerous. The fog meant nothing to them. Their sharp sense of smell could lock onto prey in seconds, and they quickly picked up Saya's scent. But Saya didn't stand his ground. He climbed into the trees, his best defense against the pack. A few dholes refused to give up and tried to follow him up the tree. But without the right claws for climbing, they failed every attempt and eventually left. The dholes moved on toward the lake, where large herds of prey had gathered. Despite being blocked by an elephant, they used teamwork and made a kill. From high up in his tree, Saya watched every move at the lake. That's when he spotted Kaho, a young tiger, entering the hunting ground. Unlike the dholes who steered clear of the elephants, this reckless young tiger set his sights on a calf. The calf weighed around 200 pounds, a massive meal. One Kaso was certainly big enough to take down. But Kata forgot the calf wasn't alone. The whole herd would fight to protect their young. Sure enough, an elephant spotted the threat and charged straight at Kaho. The hunt ended before it even began. Time moved on. Seiza could sense the wet season was coming to an end. Every animal had to stock up on food before the forest dried out. As the greenery faded, the dry season returned. Saya was heading into another tough season, but the monsoon had given him something priceless. He'd learned to use shadow as his cover. Even in the dry season, he could always find shade to stay hidden. One day, Saya tracked a spotted deer, but the monkey troop in the trees was still his biggest obstacle. This time, he didn't rush in. He moved silently through the brush and shadows, creeping toward the deer without a sound. The strategy worked. Not a single alarm call rang out. The clouds drifted over and blocked the sun, casting the whole forest in shadow. Saya seized the moment and launched his charge while the deer were distracted. Every successful hunt built Saya's strength and confidence. He knew it wouldn't be long before he was ready to challenge Scarface again and claim this territory. 2 months flew by. Cleo had made a successful kill, a spotted deer. Her cubs had grown. This was their last meal together as a family. But just then, Cleo's expression shifted. She tensed up and quickly hid the cubs in the surrounding bushes. Not far away, the tiger Kaho was slowly moving toward them. If he discovered the cubs, it would be a deadly threat. With every step Kaho took, the tension in the forest grew heavier. Then, at that critical moment, a thundering trumpet blast shattered the silence. As highly intelligent mammals, the elephants instantly recognized Kaho, the same one who had targeted their calf months earlier. One elephant charged at Kaho in fury, and the crisis was over. With the danger gone, the cubs said goodbye to Cleo and set off on their own. A month passed. Saya was visibly stronger. Cleo went into heat again and left her scent markings across the territory. Saya picked up the signal right away. He was desperate to mate with Cleo, but Scarface still stood in his way. But this time, Cleo didn't seek out Scarface. She walked straight to Saya's side. Maybe she'd watched Saya grow over the past year and decided he was the stronger choice. Watching his former mate walk beside Saya, Scarface felt his pride as dominant male crushed. And Cleo was finally his. Nature is wild. Follow for more. And Saya knew it. Defeating Scarface was the only way to truly claim this territory. Without hesitation, the two leopards moved toward each other. The battle was on. From the first exchange, Scarface was already struggling, his aging body no match for Saya's relentless assault. Saya drove Scarface up into the trees, pushing the attack from branch to branch and controlling the fight. In the end, the once mighty Scarface had nothing left. He walked away defeated. Saya's comeback was complete, the new ruler of the Kabini Forest.